square. Red circle. Sup, guys? Welcome back to another Here for Sweetheart stream. Possibly the last one? I don't know. I don't want it to be. Anyway, what we know so far. If you haven't watched any of these, go away and then come back. Because this is the end. 3, 2, 1. Okay. What we know so far is...
They don't have to go away. They'll just be lost.
True, spoilers. Okay, so we know there's another key out there. So odds are someone else committed the murder. Now, who and why is still missing. That's pretty much it.
I mean, that's what you want, but our character
and
is more
we're
concerned with something.
I think we got everyone's heart, so I don't know who else we would need to gather the hearts of.
We're missing Twyla. Sort of.
Sort of. Yeah, so basically that's all we know murder-wise. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the dance and we're gonna investigate. Now, what exactly that means, I don't know. Also, there's still that weird thing with my mom that I guess we're just never gonna address. I don't know. So, we got some things we need to figure out before the end, or at least I hope we figure out before the end. And we have 2, what would you call them? Playthroughs? 2 chapters?
Yeah.
We have the night before, and then we have the actual dance. So let's go ahead and see what we find out. Boop. Boop. Yeah. Here we go. Finally, it's almost here. Tomorrow night, in fact, the long-awaited dance, the starry soiree. Yeah, okay. You heard about the first day you arrived at school. After weeks that felt like years, it's finally upon you now. Do you think I'll get to pick out a dress or something? I low-key kind of hope so. A little bit. I don't think we've gone dress shopping, character-wise, but it's okay. So close you can taste it. You're all settled into your dorm as you think about tomorrow night. It's just about the only thing you can think of. You've just changed into sleepwear and take one last glance around your room before you sit on your bed.
Oh, we still never figured out what was the
food thing? Yeah, I don't know. It's been a lot more quiet ever since Acantha Bar stopped staying with you. Yeah, little Diego. But that's okay. In fact, you like it to be quiet right now. You need to focus after all. You rolled into bed and pulled out a notebook. Flipping to an empty page, you grab a pencil and start jotting down notes of how you plan for tomorrow to go. Well, first things first. What are you going to wear? You've packed a few clothes from home with you, including the dressy stuff, just for an occasion like this. You're feeling like wearing... Oh, do I get to pick? Ooh. What do you think something in between would be?
pants.
Would it?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with a dress because I think that fits our character.
Well, you also chose to be feminine.
Yeah. With the something in between, I am a little curious of what exactly that would look like. But we'll find, I mean, that's fine. I'll go with a dress. Do I get to pick what the dress looks like, though? I'm gonna click that. A dress sounds nice. Something flowy and light for the springtime weather. Not to mention, you can never resist twirling around watching your skirt follow suit. A dress is a wonderfully fun option to wear tomorrow. So that settles what you plan to wear. But
that suit, could you wear a kilt with the suit?
Maybe that's the in-between. Yeah. But that's not the only thing that you have to plan. There's still so much. Like, what are you going to bring with you? You have a date to the dance after all. The least you can do is bring her a gift. Oh, like what was it?
Corsage?
Is that what it's called?
No.
Yeah, and then the boutonniere, I think, is the guy version, right? Or the thingy that you pin. Is that right?
It's either that or that it's reversed.
I don't remember. Something small, like a rose, a corsage, a necklace. What?
A necklace.
I feel like...
I mean, it's small, yes, but...
I feel like...
Most necklaces are kind of expensive.
Yeah, I feel like regardless of what I pick, it's Twyla, so I don't necessarily know how they're gonna react. You know what I mean? I feel like the safe route is just a traditional corsage, right? Or a rose. One single rose.
Yeah, but then she'd have to
hold it. Yeah, let's do corsage. Don't you think?
Corsage.
I don't know. I feel like necklace. Twyla's so rich. like I feel like she's just gonna be sassy about it. So yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Boop. One for her to wear on her wrist. You're almost certain that she won't buy one for herself, being the way that she is. She didn't even want to come to the dance after all. What?
It could help with any sort of shenanigans.
Oh, like a secret compartment or something? I guess if we need keys or something like that. Yeah. Boop. Ever since last week, the school store has been stocking little dance gifts for the students to buy. That's really cute. Flowers, jewelry, all the tiny little trinkets to make the dance all the more special. You'll pick it up tomorrow morning. Last you saw they had no storage, and you're sure shortage, thank you. And you're sure purchasing one won't be a problem for you. That's the opposite of how it is around here. Normally, you have to schedule that in advance.
But what does her dress look like?
That is true.
It has to match.
Yeah. But now that you have to now you have to focus on the really important stuff, like...
Twyla typically likes neutral colors, like grays and yellows.
I was gonna say white, maybe? It's kind
know.
of like black, but they don't have black flowers. You know, it goes with everything.
White is... Oh, you saying for the flowers?
Yeah!
I'm like, white would be a weird dress.
No, I'm saying white, like a white rose or
I was talking about what color she would probably be wearing.
Gotcha. Your phone buzzed. It's Dad! Yeah, you really ought to give him a call. It's been a while. You put him on speakerphone as you keep your hands busy on your notebook. Though you doubt you'll focus much while talking anyways. Oh, that's cute!
Hello, my angel. How are you doing? It's been so lonely without you home. You made him a little too much like Reginald there. How are things going at school? Anything exciting since we last spoke?
I found my mom! You think it over for a moment. Oh! You told Dad that you saw Mom here. She works at the school. So it is my mom. Well, she doesn't know she's my mom?
Really now? Small world. How is she doing?
She didn't even recognize me, right?
Well, she said that we looked like someone who was really important, and she showed us a photo album.
Yeah. You only really talked to her once, but she seemed like really depressed.
Our dad do a
like a mind thing on her?
Or like an Athena and Zeus situation?
Yeah, I don't know. You hear Dad's sharp laugh crackle through the phone.
That's so funny.
This is so weird.
I suppose you can't see much of your resemblance to her then, can you? Not like it matters, really. But I chose a good one, I think. After all, you came out perfect. I couldn't have asked for a better angel.
Try as you might, you can't prevent a grin from spreading across your face. This is weird, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is really weird.
He thinks it's funny she's depressed.
Yeah, I don't understand. Dad was always your biggest fan.
Say, while we're on the subject of that, have you been eating well? I haven't heard you bring it up yet.
Well, you haven't eaten yet, but what are we?
succubi?
I don't know.
Or an incubus?
I don't know.
In this case?
I don't know.
What? Not at all? Not even with all the time you've been there? Not even a little bit? Darling, you must be starving!
You tell Dad to calm down. He's overreacting.
There's not a specific reason you haven't been eating, right?
You tell Dad to calm down, again. You're in high school. You're not becoming a parent just yet, and you haven't selected any of them for that. What are we? Wait! What?
Then why haven't you eaten anything? That is what we sent you there for.
You know. You tell Dad that you've got it all under control. You just figured instead of going person by person, you just round up a bunch of people and crack them open in succession tomorrow. What are we? This is taking a turn.
Emotional vampire?
Then it will probably start to sustain itself for a bit, and you can rest and eat easy for a while after that. Everything's been going according to plan so far, and, you're not even that hungry, so it's totally fine.
Oh, if you're sure. I'd get mad at you, but I can't act like that. I never behaved the same at your age. It was weird.
This whole conversation's weird.
As long as you promise you're going to eat soon, then I suppose it's alright.
You promise. He's got nothing to worry about.
Alright. I won't hold you much longer. It's getting late, and I'm sure you'd like to go to bed soon. I'll talk to you later, Angel. Good night, sleep well, and please eat!
You tell Dad goodnight, and the call hangs up. You shake your head to get back into the focus of things. You grip your pencil and press it to the paper once again. You have to think about how you're going to break everyone's hearts.
Oh, interesting.
It shouldn't be too hard. You know them all well enough by now. Enough to know what might set them off and dig into their inner wounds just enough to cause a crack. And you're certain nothing you do will be strong enough to off any of them. So it's not a worry when creating your plan either. It's exciting to think about. Are we the crazy ones? Are we the ones killing people?
Well, no. It seems like we feed off the emotions that are the negative emotions with a breakup sort of situation, and which is why our mom is
really depressed
is because in order to gather enough energy to manifest a child, he had to really devastate her.
Whoa. After weeks of preparing, luring them just close enough, dinner is almost served. So close you can taste it. Better get down to business then. You might as well go in order, so without further ado...
Let's get down to business.
How are you going to break Natina's heart? So now I'm the bad guy! What? Tell her a nasty rumor you heard about her, embarrass her in front of everyone, tell her how ridiculous she looks. I feel like embarrassing her in front of everyone would be the worst for her.
So, my one hesitation is...
We don't want to kill him?
Yes, we've implied that we can't go too hard or something will
break,
and apparently we're trying to create a self-sustaining animosity towards us that we can use these people to feed forever, because they'll still love us enough, but then they'll also feel bad when we're around.
Tell her a nasty rumor then. Because then she'll be suspicious of everyone else, right?
Yeah, so then now that feels like it wouldn't be enough.
But I don't think she'd care if I told her how hideous she looks.
I don't know. This is not where I was expecting.
I did not expect this at all! I feel like this one would be the better one for sustainability, right?
Yes, but she has to... She has to... It seems like has to be connected to us, and if it's just a rumor we've heard, then it's not us.
So then I'm just coming back to the middle one then.
I mean, I suppose we could save.
Yes.
But we're going to be going through the list before we can even see the impact of our decisions.
Well, it'll be hard to pull off, for sure. Something that make her feel shame, but everyone else wouldn't look at you too differently. You could pretend as if there's some secret between the two of you?
Oh yeah, that just brought up another point. Whatever we do has to not put the others on guard.
Walk up to her while she's surrounded by friends, exchanging a bit of small talk before chiming in with something like, "Wow, Natina, everyone here seems so cool. Who did you say was the annoying one again? It's hard to believe you can't stand anyone here." Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud. See you later. She might look at you with bewilderment for a moment, but the rest of her posse is sure to look at her in anger. Who knows? Maybe if you say it in a way to really set them off, they might just leave her there by herself. Who knows how long it could take for her to recover from that one. Yeah, that ought to work. For a girl who values popularity as much as she does, there must be nothing more heartbreaking than undergoing the heat of embarrassment. Especially from the mouth of someone she had grown to like so much. That should be good enough for her.
Oh no, we're gonna have to be mean
I
to all the other
don't
people!
want to be mean! You don't want to create too much lasting damage now, and if she can keep coming back to you afterwards, it's even better. It just means that you can build it up to break again. So moving on to Theo! I don't wanna... Well, this shouldn't be too hard considering his habits. You could probably break his heart by telling him someone turned his cigarettes into the headmistress, and you could tell him that... I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to play anymore.
Went from, I don't want this to end, to, I don't want to go on.
I don't want to... Should I save again, or...
I don't know.
I don't want to! Well, I feel like it has to be one of these two, right? Zappara or Crowan? But at the same time, I don't know if you would believe that.
Yeah, I know, that's the thing.
So maybe Vasilis, and then that would then in turn hurt Vasilis.
Vasilis doesn't care about anyone except for Crowan, though.
Oh, that's true. But I don't see him believing that Crowan or Zappara would do it. And Zappara can't go near the headmistress because she's not even supposed to technically be there.
Yeah.
So that only leaves Crowan or Vasilis. And I feel like Crowan, I feel like it's very apparent. Why would Crowan do that?
We could at least spin Vasilis as Vasilis is trying to get Crowan alone. Okay. Jealousy sort of situation.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess I'm just, there's gonna be a bunch of save slots. I don't care anymore. Vasilis!
I mean, there are 9 pages, and we're only on page 3, so...
Yeah. Maybe not as damning as one of his other friends doing it, but it's sure to stir some drama. When your best friend's partner is trying to rid of you, who will he pick to side with? Will he stand by you or his partner? That is to say, who does he love more? And there's nothing more heartbreaking than making your friend have to choose. Even if Theo uncovers the lie, you can easily turn the situation around and say it's just what you heard from others. You only told him because you were worried about him, and you care about him so much after all. You felt he ought to know. This is, like, deeply manipulative.
No, this though feels like the right answer, and now I'm questioning our Natina answer.
And it's totally fine if they make up after, as long as his heart breaks in the moment. That's all that matters to you. Then that brings you to Mitzi, a sensitive girl, even if she wants to deny it. Their heart shouldn't be too hard to crack, especially after all they've been through. Thinking about it now, you wish you could have been there when she and Reginald first met. She must have been overflowing with heartbreak when he said that he wanted nothing to do with her. It would have been perfect! Alas, you have to make do with the situation you're in. To break their heart, you probably tell her Reginald really did do the murder all along. Reginald was right about you! Page 4. I don't know if each one matters, so I don't know. Well, we already did the murder. Kind of,
that just
accidentally.
makes her mad at us.
Yeah. Reginald was right about you, that would also, I feel like, make her mad at us.
Unless we can spin the Reginald did the murder onto Ollie.
How would that work?
Be like, hey, Ollie told us that they were lying when they said that it wasn't Reginald.
Oh. Okay, we could try.
I
feel like this would totally cut her off from us.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of which ones, because apparently our goal now is to
be the
break
bad
their
guy.
heart. Break their hearts, but not in a way that they don't come back.
Mm-hmm. So this one?
Being the most emotionally manipulative and abusive person you can be.
Reginald did do the murder. You'll just remind her of when Ollie and her stopped by your room that day. Tell them that Ollie lied just to get on her good side, that Reginald really did do it after all. And if she doubts you, just confront Ollie about it themselves. Would something like that get Ollie too? It's possible, but you should still have a backup for Ollie just in case you don't. You heard that Ollie excitedly talking all week about how Mitzi agreed to come with them to the dance. From the way that you've heard it described from both of them, it seems that Mitzi had misconstrued it as simply a friendly thing, but Ollie doesn't seem to mind. But they're sure to mind it when you tell them that Mitzi told you. Mitzi only came because she pities Ollie. Mitzi only came to feel better about herself. Mitzi only came to make fun of Ollie. I feel like the pitying's worse. Out of the three?
For us, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to think for Ollie. Both of us have a thing about pity.
Yeah.
Personally. Some people don't mind pity. The middle one, I'm pretty sure Ollie wouldn't care about, because Ollie is, like, obsessed with Mitzi, so...
I don't see her believing necessarily this one. So that just leaves the top one, right?
I think so.
Yeah. She said they looked pitiful, really. Pathetic, really, sorry. The way Ollie so obviously always fawned after her. Mitzi found it quite sad. So Mitzi agreed to go out with them.
I like this, like...
The bad guy music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tying someone to a train track.
Yeah.
Bad guy music.
As if they were doing Ollie some big favor by agreeing.
You know, sit there with our mustache and twirl.
That's basically what we're doing! As if no one would go out with them if she didn't. That's real good. You can practically see the tears welling on their face already. looking like such a sad sap, unsure of what to do with himself. Alright, next up is Rowan. He might be a bit harder to crack, but you can make it work. Maybe if you tell them Theo and Zappro only like him for his money. Tell him Valis is planning to dump him after the dance. I feel like this one. Because I don't know.
It did seem he was kind of insecure about that.
Yeah. Because of the cab
when
thing?
We started, no, in his route, when we covered for him and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking, well, and my thought is Theo and Zappro, I feel like are probably closer to them than Vasilis is.
I don't know.
Their relationship is still
dating,
kind of new, though. You know what I mean?
Though we also can't ruin it too much because of the fact that we're using it to reinforce with Theo. So this would put him and Theo at odds also. So sure.
So do this.
You saved, right?
Good thinking.
You can right click to pull up save.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, here we go!
I'm pretty sure I told you last week. Maybe you don't remember.
Oh. Okay, here we go. Boop. How much does he trust them? Even if it's a lot, you feel like you could get away with saying it. Everything it seems like they want to do, they can do because Crone has money. Sneak a TV into the dorm, go to the city whenever, purchase fireworks. All thanks to Crone and his dough. But what if it was only the dough that they cared about? You can tell Crone that you were hanging out with Theo and Zappro the other day without him, and while he was gone, the others couldn't help it to sigh in relief that he wasn't there with them. How if it wasn't for all the money, they wouldn't bother with him anymore. Even if they liked him once upon a time, they were over it now. He's sure to be pissed, and that would cause his heart to... Wait, and that's because his heart is sure to be broken. Then, of course, that brings you to Vasilis. They're already high-strung as it is. Making them emotional is already an easy feat. So breaking their heart shouldn't be that much harder. If any drama between Crone and friends isn't enough to make some cracks and ruin their night, all you really need to do is tell everyone knows how Vasilis never gets in trouble. Tell them Crone only spends time with them to piss off the headmistress. Well, this was what they were insecure about. In the library, that's what they were talking about.
Yeah.
So I feel like that.
Yeah, that's probably the best option. I don't think we could drive a wedge between Crowan and Vasilis very easily.
I don't think so.
And once again, our current... What we chose to torment Theo with is reliant on Crowan and Vasilis maintaining their relationship.
Mm-hmm. And they all despise them for it. Did they really think that it was a secret? That the headmistress lets them off easy? Everyone at the dance is surprised that they even showed up. Everyone thought the Vasilis must know how they're viewed by now. As some prissy little favorite student with advantages they haven't done anything to deserve. Vasilis hated the idea of being seen like that, so to confirm their belief surrounded by every student in one place is sure to send them into heartbreak. And you can't wait to see how they'll look when they react. Angry, panicking, crying. As long as they're heartbroken, that's all that really matters. And then, up next would be Twyla. You feel your muscles tighten just thinking about her. Your jaw clenches and your hand grips your pencil with so much force it feels like it could snap. You still haven't gotten her to her heart yet. She's so frustrating. Everything you do for her and still nothing. You invite her to spend time with you, she turns you down.
Because she's just as sociopathical as us.
You try to talk to her and she's not interested in listening. You were sure she'd be someone like Vasilis or even Jackster, someone who appears rough on the outside but is easy to break down. Yet she provides you with difficulty you never anticipated, which in turn makes her all the more desirable. Classic. Because once you do have her heart, it will be that much more satisfying to eat it whole. But it's fine. You don't need her right now. You have everyone else to worry about, and all their little heartbreaks combined is sure to keep you fed until the end of the school year. So then that leads you to... Gunter! No!
Does Twyla know what we are?
Maybe Twyla's a good guy.
Well, I was gonna say, the comment about the food...
Makes sense now.
Makes sense as what we are, discovering what we are.
Yeah.
As opposed to being involved with the murder case.
Yeah. Whoa. Weird. I wouldn't put it past her. Oh, Gunter. What a sweetheart he is. And you're sure his heart will be just like that too. Sweet to the core. In fact, it seems like it'll be almost hard to break. The love he has for his friends and the school itself, it almost feels like a cushion, one that could protect his heart from breaking. Even when it seems like his classmates take advantage of him, he doesn't care because he loves them so much. But you've never met a heart that couldn't be broken.
I was gonna say, it might be actually. What, they just said.
Yeah. And so you'll be sure to break his when you tell him you're dying? Tell him everyone thinks he's an accomplice to the murder? Or what?
I would assume. If we tell him we're dying, we can't necessarily feed off him again.
Unless he feels sad every single time he looks at me.
They're setting it up for us to be long-term feeding off of these people, and if we never die, then...
So then tell him everyone thinks that he's an accomplice?
That might...
Did I say?
Yes.
Okay.
That would be my guess, is then... Because...
But what if he twists it into being like, oh yeah, I'm everyone's friend?
Well, if we just specifically say everyone thinks that you're in love with the murder, and they're just being nice to you so that you don't...
Kill them?
Yeah. It could be paranoia-inducing.
Okay. We can try it. Tell him everyone thinks he's an accomplice.
I just don't think the first one would work, other than the one-time hit.
Yeah. Yeah. Who do most people think did the crime? Reginald. And who's the guy who's the one supposed alibi for Reginald? Well, that'd be Gunter. And wouldn't it be a stretch to tell Gunter that people have started to view him as a criminal after how much he's been helping Reginald with stuff? Just the thought alone of one of his classmates wanting to kill someone made him upset. It's sure to cause him heartbreak when you tell him people think him that way. You don't have to tell him at the dance, since you need to ask him about Reginald yourself and confirm that alibi, but that is still a surefire way to make him feel hurt. Next, you have... No! Bushy and Reginald, they're a package deal, aren't they? Well, that makes things terrifically easy. You can kill two birds with one stone by telling one of them that Reginald's cheating on Mary, Mary's cheating on Reginald. How? And with who? How? And with who? Like, I don't think either would necessarily believe that, but I feel like Mary's more likely to believe Reginald leaving her than of Reginald thinking Mary's cheating on him.
Except for Reginald has abandonment issues.
That is true.
And Mary clearly is talking to more people than what he knows because she never told him that we talked to her.
Do you think that he would believe that, though? That she's cheating on him? That's the thing, though, is he's so smart and up in everybody and up on all her and his business that, like,
yes,
when
but
would she have the chance?
If we twist it, if we, provoke his parental abandonment.
I keep yawning.
His own. He was his own. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I get it. So
We're trying to be
we should go with
evil.
Mary's cheating on Reginald? I guess if we do say Reginald's cheating on Mary, she might just kind of accept it. I mean, she'd be sad about it, but she'd be like, oh, he deserves better.
That and... Well, it depends how... If she's reacting emotionally, then yes, she might... She already has self-confidence issues in that she... If she reacts logically, then she'd be like, wait, but everyone thinks he's the murderer.
So we should go with this one. Mary's cheating on Reginald.
I don't know.
This is hard! This one's hard! It's easy. No, it's not! Their bond is so deep. I'll go with this one. Boop.
I just feel like...
That might be hard to pull off. Oh, no! Or is it? Mary doesn't have any friends. Except for you. You could explain to Reginald that when you and Mary were alone together, she tried coming on to you. She only thought that she liked Reginald because he was nice to her. Unbeknownst to both of them, she rolls over for anyone who knows her shows her a look of kindness. It was only a matter of time before Mary found someone else to give her attention. Someone to be her next heartthrob. Well, that's true. And who knows? Who knows who else she'd want to leave him for if they smiled at her right away? Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is like, realistically, some of them maybe, but a lot of them I feel like, because they've been friends for so long, wouldn't you just talk to your friend?
I don't know, some people don't like talking for some reason.
I guess. And like, it's a new chick. Like, why would you believe the new chick over someone you've known for so long? But, I guess.
I mean, do you want to try loading the other one and seeing if it seems like it's the better option?
Okay, just go to load, don't save.
Well,
save and then go to load.
No, I mean, because we can just skip forward to this part.
So just go to load.
Continue forward to make sure we get the whole...
Oh, okay. Who knows what else who knows who else she'd want to leave him for if they smiled at her the right way. When confronted about it, it's sure to tear both their hearts into pieces. And you can't wait to see which one bleeds more. Okay. You're almost done now, just two hearts left to go.
I don't know.
Is it this one? I think it's this one.
I think so. Yes.
Reginald's cheating on Mary. Boop. That should be easy, shouldn't it? Mary doesn't have many friends at school, and even with Reginald's suspect status, he seems to be more popular in the student eye than Mary is. Mary said herself that people never really liked her, so why would Reginald be any different? Dated her to be nice and make a sad girl happy, but his eyes started to wander to others, and he still hasn't found the right way to let her down. So he didn't, and started seeing someone he really wanted to see behind her back. But honestly, couldn't Mary see it coming? There was a reason he went so long without kissing her after all. Haha, yeah, that's a good one. When confronted about it, it's sure to tear both their hearts into pieces, and then you can't wait to see which one bleeds more. You're almost done now, just two hearts left to go.
I'm not sure which one of those is actually the better option.
I feel like that one's more believable. For Mary.
Yeah, it's just...
I know, it's really hard.
I have a hard time thinking Reginald would just accept us saying that he's been cheating.
That's true, he would probably murder us or something. Go after us.
As opposed to if we say that Mary was the one cheating, he'd be too devastated about that to do anything to try to defend himself.
So should I go back and click on Reginald again? I mean, they both end with the same ending.
I don't know. What do you think?
I feel like this one would be more realistic for Mary to believe versus convincing Reginald that Mary cheated on him. I feel like would be a lot harder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so I'm more inclined to go with this one, but I do feel like I said, I feel like there's a lot of holes in all of these.
I don't know.
You seem to like the Reginald one better.
Well, it's just because, like I said, I don't see Reginald's personality allowing him to take this sitting down.
But I don't see him sitting down and just believing that Mary's cheating on him either.
Yes, but what I'm saying is that... So, in this situation, we say that Reginald cheated on him. He goes and then is, it explains things. Unless Mary's too emotional to listen to him, they make up.
Yeah.
And it exposes us.
But the other one also exposes us because we're the one that she's supposedly cheating on him with, which I feel like isn't very believable.
Well, at least that's when she hasn't done anything yet. She's just been flirting with
I guess that's true. And there was already information that he didn't know about, which then if we say this, maybe he might be like, well, what hasn't she told me?
And then the other thing is, are we overthinking this?
This is 100% what we're doing. Okay, so load, click on Mary, and then just continue.
Up to you. I have resigned.
You've talked me into both of them! Oops, I clicked the thingy. I'll just click on Mary. I don't know. I feel like none of these should work. I feel like none of these should actually work.
Shit, skip.
Oh, that's a good point. I haven't used that at all this game. Okay. First is Zapra. She's sure to already feel torn after what you plan to do with Theodore and Crone. But you need a guarantee that her heart will break just in case. And luckily for you, a guarantee can come in the form of reminding her their friendship is only temporary, telling her she needs to leave, telling her that her friends think she's a total head case. Why is their friendship only temporary?
Because they left her, maybe? To go to the school, and thus they'd be ready to leave her for anything. I don't know.
I feel like this one probably, because she is recovering, which is like so bad. But I feel like it's this one.
Okay, sit there and twirl your mustache and go like,
I'm
we're
the
the evil bad guys.
I'm the bad guy. I don't like being the bad guy. Telling her that her friends think that she's a total head case.
Should rename this one to I'm the bad.
God. Sad dancing. It didn't take much for them to spill all her issues to you. In fact, you already knew most of her problems before you even met. They pity her more than you've ever seen anyone be pitied.
That will be the thing that gets her.
The way that they talk about her is more akin to the way someone would talk about some mangy stray dog rather than a person. We're evil! There's no way they see her on any sort of equal level to the rest of them. And they're sure to feel relieved once they graduate from school and never have to see her again for the rest of their lives. That'll be good. She's already a mess as it is. You could practically smell her insecurity the first time you met. And lastly, that leaves you with Jackster. You still don't know a whole lot about him, but you know enough. Oh wait, I guess I should save. You know enough to know that you can break his heart by telling him they're planning to fire him, telling him you got him in trouble. Probably the top one, right? Because that's what mattered the most to him. And then depending on where this goes, you could say it's because of the accident or incident.
Yeah, because the you got him in trouble thing doesn't quite make
We already
sense.
didn't we? Because that was how we got his heart, by being like, he was like, I'll be in trouble because I'm in your dorm past hours, and you'll be in trouble because you were out in the thing, but don't worry, we'll see you in detention. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm assuming this would go for... I don't know why I saved earlier. I just thought about that. Yes. I would assume telling him they're planning to fire him could go into the because it's his fault that the accident happened.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is the main part that he's insecure about. Yep. You overheard some of the other monitors talking about it at lunch. About how his way of getting you in trouble the other night was totally unprofessional. And then how it was embarrassing for them, and how they couldn't allow such recklessness and aggressive student on their team. Who knows how power-hungry he could get, and how he'd make the other students at the school feel. They're planning to boot him sometime in the next few days, so you should really enjoy it while it lasts. Oh, that didn't exactly go in the direction I was hoping. If only he had just let you go that day, maybe none of this would have happened. You're sure to feel hurt upon learning that. Small, simple, but it should be effective. Even if it's not, well, you've plenty to feed on already. And that should be everyone. You study over your notes to yourself one last time before getting ready to settle into bed. Everything checks out. All your friends at school so far. Some heartbreaks will be more severe than others, but who knows? Maybe someone will surprise you with how torn they are over it. You aren't planning for any of them to die over it, but well, you'll see. Accidents can't be helped, and you've waited long enough. You're hungry.
This makes me question whether we went...
And at this point, there's nothing you want more in the world than to eat. Well, that's that. Oh! Here to eat hearts. This is so crazy. So then, do we just load the next part? I mean, we might just want to end here for today, because it seems like the next one might be kind of intense. But...
well, it didn't have a save, so reloading would have to... so I would guess it's the start?
Should I start it and then save? Just in case? I don't know. Everything's way different than I thought it was gonna be. I was like, we're gonna learn about the murder, we're gonna investigate and help our friends. No. That is not what's happening anymore. Well, what should we do?
Hit start. Let's see what happens.
Well, shouldn't I hit load?
Sure.
And then...
no, see, this would take us to before, is what I'm saying. We have to hit start.
Oh, hopefully we can save. Start.
Yes, and the evil music's still there.
So that's why we didn't give a crap about our mama, though, huh? Because we were just like, yeah, it is what it is.
It's what we do.
It's what we do. Okay, here we go. I'll just click it and then hit save, I guess. The dance. Tonight's the night. Save. Boop. And then main menu?
I guess. I don't know.
Yes. Ah! Okay, well, we have one more freaking episode, so that's cool, but I don't know if I want to go anymore. I almost want Twyla to somehow find out what we're doing and, like, stop us and weirdly be the hero of this story. Man, what a way to end it. I don't know, though. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel right now. What do you think, Dustin?
Kind of the same.
Yeah, I was not expecting this at all. At all. I mean, it's cool because I wasn't expecting it at all, but I don't even know. Anyway, that's where we're going to end today. We're going to end a little early, but that's okay, because I don't know how long the other episode's going to be, but I would assume it's going to be a while, because we're going to investigate, and then we got to pull all this weird stuff. And
then maybe we should start a little bit.
You think?
Maybe. I mean, just go like another 10 minutes.
Okay. So slow.
Yeah, because we...
Okay. Well, just a little bit. Tonight's the night! You take in a big breath as you step into the main event. The courtyard is filled with students, and more than you've ever seen at one time. It almost makes you wish that you'd gotten to know some more of them, but it's probably best not to spread yourself too thin. You let your shoulders sit at rest and take it all in.
Yes, but if you hurt more people, you could hurt them less individually. It's the whole vampire thing.
You aren't planning to enact your plan right away or anything. Why would you? The night's just getting started.
Why suck all of one person's blood when you could get
a little bit here and there?
Then you could come back to that person.
And then it'd be super weird of you to immediately greet everyone by ruining their night.
And just make friends with a bunch of different people. You suck a little bit of blood from all of each one of them. Well, this is my whole thing.
Yeah.
With a number of monsters.
I agree.
Is that, you know, if why take all
up
from one person and kill them,
and
then have to hunt for a new person,
when
you could establish a relationship with multiple people,
and
get it from all of them.
I agree.
Fractions.
You'll let everyone get settled into the mood of the party, relax, have fun, and then in the middle of their partying, you'll pull one to the side and say, "Hey, I need to talk to you about something."
It sounds like that's a little bit of what we're doing, because it sounds like our dad just goes and steals from one person and it utterly devastates them.
I wonder if that's why she can't remember us, because of how devastated she is.
Well, I don't think they make children in the traditional sense.
Yeah.
In which case, she might not even know we existed.
Yeah. Huh. Weird. Oh, you can't wait. But you'll have to if you want to see it to seem natural. So for now, you're going to mingle until a bit more time has passed.
I wonder what our name is then.
Oh, like Heartbreaker or something?
No, because it wouldn't be that.
You step deeper into the courtyard, gazing past a few students, and oh, hey! Is that Jackster? Ah! I don't want to! He doesn't even seem to see you, but he's still got that silly clipboard with him. You walk up to him, and he greets you with a smile.
Oh, hey, Coffee. I haven't seen you since detention. I don't remember his voice.
That's okay, that's a good voice.
Now, you look great.
You thank him and say the same about him. But, about the clipboard.
Oh, listen, I know it's the dance, but I still gotta be sure everyone's on their best behavior.
Oh, Jackster. You're really going to do this all night? Put that silly thing away. Wouldn't you rather relax tonight? this gonna influence something? Really going to do this all night? Put that silly thing away when you're relaxed. I don't know.
I don't know either, because this isn't what I was expecting. I was expecting to get kind of into it.
Yeah. I mean, we could save here in future. Kendra could figure it out.
Yeah, but if this takes...
Yeah,
don't want to, split a
Put
chapter.
It off too much. Wouldn't you rather relax tonight? I feel like either the top or bottom, right?
Yeah, I think the top one.
I was thinking that too. You're really going to do this all night?
Huh? Well...
Come on, this night is supposed to be fun, isn't it? How much fun is he really going to have holding that and keeping lookout on everyone all night? He got all dressed up and everything, too. He should take this time to enjoy himself.
Oh, no, you're right. You're right. I'll, drop this off somewhere. And then I'll join the rest of you. It'll be nice to have my hands free for a night.
Dexter turns away from you with a smile as he walks off to go drop off his things. There's an extra bit of pep in his step, and he's sure to have a nice time before you upset him later. But before you can focus too much on Jackster... Who would that be?
I would assume Twyla, since we're supposed to be meeting her here.
But they're excited to see me.
Unless she's...
I'll just read it neutrally.
Unless she's, Twyla, there. Or Coffee, there you are.
Coffee, there you are.
Oh, no.
And there she is. Oh, don't you look cute? I saw you over there and I just knew I had to say hi. Oh gosh, Coffee, doesn't the time just fly by? It feels like just yesterday we were meeting in the head mistress's office, and I was showing you around the school. We ran into that dumb frog, and look at us here. Hard to believe that was only a few weeks ago, huh? Oh wait, this is my song. I requested it. I'll have to catch up to you with you later then. Tamaya promised she'd dance with me. Can you believe that she asked me out? Here I thought I'd have to ask her. I was gonna get flowers and everything. I'm wasting my time. See you later, Coffee. Well, that was nice. Are we not gonna do it? Can we not do it?
Well, no, we said we'd wait till closer to the end.
Yeah.
So that
Though, it does leave you curious. Where's your own date? You had messaged Twyla this morning making sure she was still good to go. All she said is that she would be there. And then that was it. Didn't say what time she was coming or where she would meet you. But it's probably fine. Even if she doesn't show up, you've got plenty to keep you busy. I mean, I could say.
I mean, sure.
I don't want to get too far in.
Yeah, but if we're not far enough in, we might have to end Earth.
I don't know, we'll figure it out next time. I'm also slightly kind of avoiding it, to be honest. Procrastination! I don't want to hurt these characters! Go away! Anyway, though, something occurred to me while we were reading, and I forget what it was. But I was thinking it had something important to do. But I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was like a question that we hadn't answered yet. And I was like, oh, what about that thing? But then I continued reading, so I kind of forgot what I was thinking.
This is why you just need to interrupt yourself.
I know. I don't like interrupting the flow of the story sometimes. I do that a lot. But I don't remember what it was. Oh! Remember when the headmistress was talking to somebody about a student? And they said something like, that's why she's here?
Yeah.
Do you think that has to do with me?
Maybe.
Remember, it was when her thing was like glowing or something, and we were like, oh, that was weird. That's also something. Because I'm like, do they know who I am? The headmistress and everyone? Like, is someone gonna stop me?
I don't know.
I feel like there's a lot more questions than originally what I thought we were going in with. Because of this whole, turns out you're the bad guy! Surprise! Kind of, but not
I also
really.
wonder if there's like a series of decisions in that chapter where there's like a outcome that's both beneficial.
Yeah, I don't know. This is fun. This is really fun. This is very stressful because I don't like being mean, but this is fun. This is interesting. This is not how I thought it would go. Once again, Arcade Kittens popping out some really good ones. I have no idea where this is going to end. I have no idea. I kind of hope that somebody stops us or that we change our mind or something. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm excited, though, for the last episode.
But it's also weird because every chapter so far has had a new character introduced in the chapter. In that chapter, we didn't get a new character introduced.
Yeah. I don't know.
And that's why I'm like, did we do something wrong in that chapter?
I don't know. I don't know if there's other endings. So many questions.
Because even the intermission, we met our mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it's like, it makes me feel like we messed something up already.
I don't know. I have no idea. This is exciting. This is scary, but this is exciting. Anyway, that is where we are going to end today's episode.
Yeah, it's almost like I don't want to have to go through this again.
You'll be fine. Anyway, as you can tell, Dustin and I are very confused. Hopefully, I guess you guys are confused too, but like in a good way, I guess. But, yeah, I'm confused, you're confused, we're confused, I don't know what's going on, but I'm excited. If you enjoy this and want to see how it ends, come back next Friday, same time, and I'm pretty sure that will be the last episode. If you like watching Dustin and I play games in general, though, I highly encourage you to come say hi. We stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you miss any of the episodes, and so you're watching this and you're really confused, or you just want to check out the other games that we play, you can hop over to our YouTube channel where we have a number of different games. There is a number of different Arcade Kitten games, so if you like this kind of style, you can go watch us play more of them. We also have a TikTok if you want to hop over there, and I try to post short, funny videos of the games that we do play, so you can get a little sneak peek there before you hop into the series. And we also have an Instagram if you want to go follow that. But yeah, I think that's everything. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you feel like doing. We will appreciate it. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!